Feels like I haven't made a non-SSO related video in such a long time. Actually, I haven't made a video in a really long time. In like a month. So today, obviously you can read title. But I'm going to be showing some of my old LPS and Schleich horse customs. These I think were from 2020 and to maybe 2022, but that's a guess. I actually kind of forget when I made these. They're not good, and I feel a bit embarrassed showing them because I wasn't like a 10-year-old making these. I'm not gonna say like how old I was, but you know, I could have done better at my age, but with like art and stuff, I'm just someone who kind of progresses very slowly. I do practice, but not a lot, and you know, my art will eventually get better, but at the moment, it's just going to be a slow process. Okay, let me just show you off the customs. So we're gonna have to zoom out a bit because I'm gonna show you the horses first. I'm sorry that the background is really busy with all like the other toys in it. I just thought the cardboard LPS house was really cute to film in. It's supposed to look like the Star Stable Trackner horse from the game. I mean, it's just very simple and boring. There was really no attempt at trying to go a little bit more realistic. I think the markings are in as accurate as I could. It's just done quite messy. And a bit of a sloppy white base coat, and the face marking is pretty bad. That's really messy, but I just didn't have a good brush to use at the Also, sorry, like this is all so shaky. I'm just holding it because I don't have anything at the moment to lean it against, so it's still. Anyway, so sorry I have to get such a poor such a poor quality video today. Yeah, it's not that bad, just, you know, the lack of detail, whatever. Anyway, the next horse I have, this is supposed to be based off of the Kelpie mythological creature. It's probably one of the most simple designs you could go with a Kelpie because it's just green. Yeah, and I actually hot glued real moss and plants to it. It is very dusty, and this custom and this one, these are both on fake Schleich models. Oh, sorry, also my hand is getting in the way. It looks massive. I don't have a big hand, just it looks big in the thing. But yeah, it's just bad, and I don't know, like this looks ridiculous. Okay, now onto the LPS customs. I'm just gonna go in random order and get them out of this pencil case. Grabbing. Oh. This is supposed to look like Fang from Animal Crossing. Job is just not very good, and I, at the time, did not have a small enough brush to be doing the eyes, so they are super duper messy. Like, it looks like he's got his mascara running on one side. Yeah, but look is so funny. And just, I did even try to do, like, I think he has snowflakes on his sweater, and I just did dots because I was lazy and I didn't know how to do anything else. Yeah, and I think I was running out of paint. I think I was running out of white at the time, so, like, I don't know, just it looks so bad in some areas, and I don't even know, like, what kind of paint was I using for the purple, because it's so bad. Ew. This is the next one. Oh my god, it's creepy. It wasn't meant to be. It is a very simple alien custom. This is the first one I used Sculpey for like adding playthings. Yeah, it is just, it's so simple. It's just 2 shades of green, creepy ass eyes, and the paint is a little bit thick in some areas. I actually don't mind like a LPS custom that has like a bit of like visible brush strokes. I quite like that, but just like it looks messy and thick, and like the face and stuff, mine just looks bad. This one, so really bad attempt at trying to sculpt a tail for the first time. I think I used a Hello Studios tutorial, just really badly. It's just a clump of clay. It's like a snake of clay with just spikes. It doesn't look like a tail. It does not look at all how she was explaining it. Oh well. Yeah. The black paint job is so nice and smooth, but then it just ruins it with the chunkiness of like all the other colors, and I don't know why she has a missing eye. yeah, I don't know. Also, that is paper in her eye. I ran out of white paint, so I used paper. Yeah, I think she actually has a name. Some of my customs have names. This one, I think I called her Zelda. Not to get confused with the game. Not that I've played it, but yeah, her name's Zelda for some reason. I don't think she's that bad. I just think it's like quite messy, and I feel like if I would do this, I maybe wouldn't pick a McDonald's LPS for a base, but yeah. Okay, we've gone flash for some reason. Oh. Okay, we have this LPS custom. Oh, just, it's ugly. It's supposed to be inspired by like candy gore. I just did it bad, and like, I mean, the cat's just such a boring, simple gray and white, and they just got all this like random stuff, and I don't know, like these supposed to be gummy worms. I don't know why there's a lollipop shoved in her ear. That's so edgy. And like these like Skittles or something, and then I actually forget what is the orange thing supposed to be. Like, why do I have to cut her tail and do that to it? If you just took away all the candy stuff, this would actually just be such like a cute LPS with just a simple little gray and white cat with weird eyes. Anyway, if you saw my LPS trauma video, you'd get some more about this LPS. Anyway, this one also has a name. I think I called her Dakota. I actually quite like this LPS. Like, it's very, very simple. I just the paint job in the eyes isn't very good. The eye white, like it's not very symmetrical. I think the bow is kind of ugly, and I don't know why her nose is such a bright pink. And over time, just the white has gone really dirty. But it's just so funny because like the eyes don't look terrible, but then look at this. So she's like looking forward. She is side-eyeing you. Like like this one's too far. Oh, this one got caught. This one, if you can't tell, is supposed to be a space LPS. This is a custom that I used a crappy cheap clay. I used a better clay for her, but this one, just like this breaks so easily. One of her things have already broken off. There's a different custom where just so much stuff has broken off of it. Anyway, this one's supposed to be called Space Peridot, and the reason why it's called Space Peridot is because of the gem on her head. But I just like this design's a little bit, it's kind of cool, but I feel like it's also like a little bit weird. Like, I like the like splatters and like the color like on like the ears and stuff, but her eyes I think just look weird. And oh my god, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This clay is so bad. I've had to re-glue so many pieces on this. I think I've had to re-glue literally every single clay piece on this custom. Anyway, this one is called Guppy, and the idea is a red panda bunny, and I thought I was original, and then I saw a fursuit of it, and I was like, it wasn't original, but that fursuit was actually so cool that I saw. Yeah, I actually used to love this custom so much, but just, it's ugly, and something happened with the paint. It's not like a problem anymore, but for some reason, all of the brown and I think the orange on the face, it was so sticky. Like, I was using acrylic paint that was supposed to dry matte, and it was drying sticky and shiny, and it wasn't supposed to do that. So, like, that's just such a, it was just with this custom that the paint was drying sticky. None of the others did that. I used the same brand of paint on all these other customs, and they weren't having a shiny, sticky issue. It was just this one. Like, it's kind of cute, but like all the clay details are they're so bad, and I was too scared in baking my LPS in the oven, and that's why I baked everything and glued it all separately. Okay, we have the last custom. This one. This one's it's so messy, and I think it's quite ugly, and oh, there's a massive crack right behind the ear. That's lovely. This one I don't think has a name. It's just supposed to be this bunny, and I think I meant to make like a mushroom hat for it. Obviously I didn't do that, and obviously I don't know how to do that. And the mouth is so weird because the LPS like smiles, but I was trying to make it frown, so it just looks weird. Ooh, why is the back, ew. The back of the hair is sticky. That's gross. Like, I'm gonna try making a necklace, but it doesn't actually fit because I put this stupid, like, I put this weird tuft of fur here that doesn't make any sense. And weird tail, and she's got paw pads. Like, it's ugly. It's chunky, and you can see all this just like all this overuse of hot glue on the ears. Alright, that is all of the Pierce Customs and Schleich horses that I have. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which LPS custom did you like, or like you didn't think it was that bad, or was there any LPS custom you were like, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, how did you create that? Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye!